All right, hi. Welcome to another video of the Target Individual Program, Target Individual Experience. So I just did a video on my computer, just being uploaded right now, and I forgot to include this part of it. So I talk about how they do things to try to prevent me from exposing what it is that they're doing and continue to do. And as I'm doing this video, they again make it, they just, again, they what they do is projection of sound. So you hear the heavy knocking, or whatever it is that they were knocking some pan or something like that. But anyway, as I was just remember to do this video. So as I'm doing this video, they had projected a sound which was like, it's like because again, I had forgotten to do this, and I said, you know what? As I looked at it, I was like, wait, I forgot to do this, to mention this actually in that video, and how they will send you subliminal message, particularly me, with Pam, and they've been doing this over the past couple of years now, and I really don't care. But again, it's to try to play on your emotions and to make you angry and stuff like that, get you upset, right? So I talk about how they like to do the lesbian theme. So yesterday, I was in the laundromat. I had called Pam earlier. She never answered. Then she finally called me back, but I was in the laundry and I was getting ready to leave. So I said, okay, I'll call her when I get into the apartment. So you'll hear TIs talk about this, where there's always like a phone call at a particular moment, right? So I didn't answer the phone when it rang because again I was in the laundry, getting ready to leave. I was folding my clothes, stuff like that. So I texted her. I said, hey, I'll call you back when I get in the house. I'm in the laundromat. So they had this white woman, again, was just came into the laundry. She wasn't doing laundry now. She came into the laundry because I guess I didn't answer the phone. And again, I've been calling her for the past couple of weeks. When she's been at work, she hasn't been returning my call. But prior to her going on to Florida for the wedding, she was calling me every single day. Why? Because again, you know, because she wasn't holding up to her part of what we had agreed on. So it's like trying to play nice and stuff like that. And like I said, I really don't care. I already know how she been trying to, her manipulative ways, but like that, right? So yesterday, white woman, again, like I said, instead of call us, and she came and she just stood up in front of the door of the laundromat, looking in where I was, and then she walked in, walked back out, turned around, stared again, and then she left, right? So I didn't, I knew what was going on, what have you. But anyway, so today I called her to see if the kids had went to school, because again, the kids was home yesterday, right? They were home from school, you know. And then my daughter called me late last night around 12 o'clock, right? There it goes at 12 again, or what have you, or a year, that they use these particular numbers. So my daughter calls me at 12 o'clock a.m. when she should be sleeping, asking me, Daddy, where's my switch? And I'm like, what? Yeah, I thought it was Pam. And I was like, when I realized and I saw it was the house number, and she answered, I'm like, what are you doing up? You're supposed to be sleeping. As I said, Pam, you hear the police sirens. I hear the police sirens, right? So when I asked, I said, what are you doing up? Oh, I'm looking for my switch. I said, what do you mean you're looking for your switch? I said, where's your mother? Oh, she's sleeping. So, of course, she got in the house, probably fed them, and went straight to bed. As usual, as normal, right? And I had to raise my voice. Or I said, listen, you need to get to bed. You and your brother. I said, where's your brother? Again, he was up on his phone at 12 o'clock at night. So as I said, 12 o'clock at night, you hear the police sirens whoop in the background. And I'm going to describe these things because they're happening, right? And then there's a loud banging afterwards. So anyhow, so as I called her today, she didn't answer, what have you, right? I think I called her twice because I really wanted to see, and I texted to her. She took me a while to text me back. So as I'm getting ready to do this video, which again I'm uploading on YouTube right now, in my on this channel, all of a sudden I find myself going onto Facebook, clicking on this each one of my Facebook friends, right, and then finding myself scrolling down to this section, right. Again, black women, white women, probably in a relationship. There isn't her. She's not with any man. See, the funny thing is that with these black women who fail in their relationship with men, right? Is that again? I talk about that agenda, that LGBTQ agenda, particularly when it comes to black women and black men, right? So why am I scrolling down this person's page, and particularly just stopping at this section right here, with all of her pictures, her and some other woman, what have you. Again, this is a person who has a child, but apparently there's no pictures of her with any man, except for around family settings. But the vast majority of her picture, again, is with this woman, right? So understand and see how they send you these subliminal messages, how they use the technology to make you go to these pages, to manipulate you, your mind, to where you're going to certain YouTube profiles, stuff like that, particularly with me as being a target, and how they target me, right? How they send these subliminal messages and use these messages. Like I said, from she came back, Pam came back from Florida, where I would call her during the day just to see if the kids went to school. She hasn't really texted me back, but she called me twice just as I was getting ready to do this video that I uploading at this point, right? And at times they try to use that as some sort of bargaining tool, use her and manipulating her mind or what have you. Like I said, I'm not. First of all, I know when honey traps are being used against me today, now for the past what decade now. I mean, not even I said decade now, more than that, because I only had been in one relationship, and that was like over a decade. That when it lasted, that's with Pam, right? And how they've since that relationship ended, how they try to use honey traps to get me to talk to these honey traps, and I just look past them and I just walk. They'll approach me with smiles on their face, expecting me to say hi or say hello, have you, and I just walk past. I'm not into, if I meet somebody who I feel is not a honey trap, who uh, um, and again, which is probably will never be the case, because this is what they do to try to cause you to either cause mistrust, or to try to send you subliminal message. Well, we send this person for you. We're like, they try to be matchmakers. No, thank you. Okay, you're not very good matchmakers, because all you do is cause confusion, and you just manipulate people, right? And so, yeah. So again, just giving you guys another example of how they will use silent sound to command me or to guide me through certain pages to whatever subliminal message they want to show me. And then all of a sudden, and also how that, because I haven't done a video like this in a while, right? Because really, my mind hasn't been there, even on Facebook, because I wanted to do a video on, and this would have been a perfect opportunity to show that the American government can give aid those people reparations. They just don't want to. Period. It's not like they don't have the money. They have the money, right? We know, because they waste trillions of dollars every single year. They can load billions of dollars on airplanes and give it to other, fly it to other countries, which can be, and then have it disappear, right? We see them give massive amount, billions amount to Ukraine, where other countries are. I wish I had the chart here. I did have it up, but the amount of money that America has given to Ukraine compared to every other country that has given money to Ukraine, right? It is a massive, massive amount, tens of billions. Okay, so again, just want to do this just to show you guys an example. And again, how they try to, because they think that using her are trying to manipulate me to believe in that. Hey, you know what? You don't talk about this stuff. We'll help you. No, thank you. It's okay. No, thank you. I don't need your help when it comes to that. Okay, I've had enough of your help, in which you try to manipulate and uh, uh, you know do things in order to so what I'm looking for, in order to manipulate people to use them against me, and vice versa. Okay, so no, thank you. All right. So with that being said, I'll talk to you guys in the next video.